Hello everyone, and welcome to Blind Beauty. I'm Jennifer. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to do a palette bingo. Now I will put a clip in here in a few minutes showing the picking of the numbers, and it's not landscape, so I do apologize for that. But I do pick the numbers. I picked 5 random numbers using Google. Told it to pick between 1 and 24. So it's not your typical bingo, but I have done one before like that, kind of. Pick a random number between 1 and 24.
Six.
We have 6. Pick a random number between 1 and 24.
Seven.
7. So we have 6 and 7. Pick a random number between 1 and 24.
18.
18. So we have 6, 7, and 18. Pick a random number between 1 and 24.
Here's a random number. 5.
5. So we have 5, 6, 7, and 18. Pick a random number between 1 and 24.
Here's a random number. 15.
15. So we have 5, 6, 7, 15, and 18. So, but the palette I'm going to be doing this with is my Best of Beauty palette by Profusion. Now, I'm going to try to cover up the mirror here so I don't blind y'all. But I picked 5 random numbers, and I have to be able to make a look using those 5 shades. Now, the numbers that it came up with are somewhat close, if you ask me. 3 of them are. 5, 6, 7, 15, and 18. So what I do here is I'm going to count out 5, 6, 7, 15, and 18. And actually, 2 of the shades are really close. I hadn't even looked at the shades until just now. Now I'm covering up the mirror here. Let me take the brushes out so they don't fall on the floor. But, and I have various brushes to do this with too. Right here is the palette. And we will be using a... And yes, I will be using a eyeshadow primer with this. So, hopefully this turns out halfway decent and doesn't look too crazy. I've got my brushes here. I wasn't sure, like I said, I didn't even look at this palette to see what shades were what until I sat down to do this. So, the number 5 shade is like a dark brown with some shimmer. The 6th shade is another, that's 5 of the 6 right there. You can't really tell a whole lot about them. Then the 7th shade is a mid-tone brown, great for the crease, so that's where I'll be using that. Then we have 15 and 18. And 15 is like a real light shimmery color, right there. And 18 is another deep dark brown. So if you can tell, those 3 shades are going to be dark, y'all. So it looks like we're going to be doing a fairly smoky look, which is totally new to me. So I'm just swatching them out on my hand here. Alright. You can tell those shades are all fairly close together. Well, three of the... Well, no, not really. Because I've got a mid-tone brown, more of a bronzy color brown. It's a deeper shade. Then you have another deeper brown with some shimmer. Like a... In this lighting, it kind of looks peachy color. And then a deep brown that's even deeper than the others. So, we're going to give those a shot, y'all. First, we're going to take the mid-tone brown on a fluffier brush. After I prime my lids, of course. So I'm using the Profusion eye primer that came in this set to prime my lids. And I've already got makeup on, and I did use this palette to do it. For my cheeks and contour, and I even used it, the banana shade, all over my face. So, just going real lightly with that primer. Sometimes with primers, a little goes a long way. So, you don't want to overdo. But I'm going to take that mid-tone shade, and we're going to go in the crease and buff it up. Here. Now this is kind of interesting for me because I've never done a deep, dark, smoky type look. Hopefully I can make this work for me. Hopefully. So, in other words, I'm using the 7 shade. It is the first one in the second row of this palette. Alright, I got that on. Now then, I'm going to take the smart thing seems to be taking the bronzy shade, which is at the very end of this palette. And I'm going to pack that all over my lid. Just use a real flat shader brush by AOA Studio here. And this, I believe, is the E140. Again, I'm taking that bronzy type shade. At least I think that's what this one is. Huh. It doesn't pick up as heavy as I thought it would. Picks up heavier in the swatch than it does. There we go. That's what it's going to come out like. So that's what I'm putting all over my lid. And I have done a bronzy look on my lid. I actually wore it to Thanksgiving dinner, I believe. So, because I have a Maybelline color tattoo, and I believe I actually used it in my first holiday tutorial, actually. I think that's the color I used. It's not nearly this dark. So, I'm putting that on most of the lid, leaving the very inner corner free. Here. I gotta say though, y'all, in my last video I talked about the lighting and everything, and with this type of look, I can tell what I'm doing. That's the good thing, right? So, yes, my sinuses are going haywire, y'all. And no, it's not COVID. It's just everyday sinuses for me. Now I'm going to take the brush that came in this set, and I'm going back to that transition shade and blend. Blend, 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 blend. Really trying to blend the two colors together. I'm not going to go to any other shade than what I'm allowed here. So, y'all might not see me do an actual highlight on the brow bone, but I don't always do one anyway. So, there we go. Now I'm going to take Let's see here. Trying to figure out which one of these is deeper. Okay. I'm going to take the number 5 shade, which is the 5th one on the top. And I'm going to put that in the outer V. If I can figure out what brush I want to use. I'm going to use one of the Eco Tools brushes and do that on the outer V real quick. Outer V. As well as I'll flip it and go into the crease a little bit as well. But I'm just doing that real quick. It don't look too terrible. Looks a little crazier than I'm used to, but in this video, I guess it's go big or go home day. So this mirror is a little bit big for my liking because I'm using the mirror that's on the palette rather than a smaller mirror. And I just used a lip balm on my lips today, y'all. I didn't use the stuff that was in here. Then I'm going to take the 18th shade after I blend this out again. Like I've said many times, when in doubt, blend it out. And basically I'm taking that darker shade and kind of blending it into the crease more. So, but yeah, I think I did one a while back. I've got a bunch, and I mean a bunch, of tag videos. I'll try to leave that link in the comments down below, or in the info bar down below. Alright, now let's go to the 18th shade. It's the darkest one. And we're going to use a liner type brush with that. If I can find my liner brush. Use that, and it's just a typically eyebrow brush that I'm using. But hey, it works. Going into that 18th shade, and we're going to line the lashes. And there we go. Not really showing up on this look, but I can see at least. But, you know, I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying. I really am. Okay, there we go. Now I can see it. Now I'm going to take a little bit of that, which I normally don't do this, y'all. I'm going to take a little bit of that same shade, because I don't like shimmer on my lower lash line. But, I'm going my lower lash line. Here. Smudge some underneath. Ooh. Wow. I would say that's pretty dark. Kind of connecting it a little bit. Trying to clean it up a little bit. My left eye is my worst eye, so it's hard for me to get it just right. But, and I'm sorry if y'all can't see what I'm doing. I just now realized that I might have had the thing in front of my face most of the time. But now I'm going back and trying to build that up on the upper lash line. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my pinky and go into that 15th shade. We're going to put that in the inner corner. I mean, right smack in that inner corner. on both eyes, of course. I'm using the back of my camera this time instead of the front, so I'm not sure if the quality will be different. The internet, if I want it to go up tonight, I pretty much have to go with a lower standard processing whenever I finish the video. So I do apologize if the quality is not as good, but I would rather have it upload in 2 hours instead of 6, because that's what it roughly takes if I do HD instead of standard. So, and like I said, I would rather have it up in 2 hours rather than 6 hours, which that's what the HD takes for roughly a 20-minute video. But that right there, y'all, is the palette bingo. Now, it's a little, well, no, it's not a little. It is very crazy for me. I normally don't go this deep and dark. I normally don't go this smoky. And I could smoke it out even more. I really could, you know, bring that eyeshadow further out and everything. But, you know, if y'all want to see more looks like this, not necessarily palette bingo, but more smoky, dramatic looks, let me know that in the comments down below. Because I can try to step out of my comfort zone. You know, normally whenever I've been coming on here, I've had my hair fixed somewhat nice. I've had jewelry on, all that. But I thought, hey, this is just a casual video, so I'm going casual. I'm wearing my little t-shirt that says, do all things with love. Well, it's a long sleeve t-shirt. I don't have a whole lot of cute saying type shirts, and that's what I love wearing. So, y'all will probably see me wearing the same shirts over and over. No, I'm not filming all on the same day. But then I put my hair up in a little bun, and I plan on doing a hair tutorial, because I did ask in the group what y'all wanted to see, whether it's fun or more tutorial type videos. And I got a lot of fun videos. So one other video I'm thinking of doing is like trying to recreate, or not recreate, but I tried to follow a blank tutorial. So the one I'm leaning towards is either a 40s makeup tutorial by Sabrina, or a video about 60s makeup. One of the two. I'm going to play with the idea between the two. And I've also got the paparazzi video coming. I've got, like I said, more hair tutorial videos. Because I thought, what a better time to put up a few hair tutorial videos than holidays, when I can show you some quick, easy hairstyles anybody can do. You know, I have longer hair now, but some of them most likely will work on shorter hair too. So I plan on showing that, and other holiday looks will be coming in the next few weeks, well, next couple weeks, because Christmas is pretty close. So I have those planned. There's a lot of good content, so if y'all aren't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, and also follow me on all my social media. And if you want to have your say about what I do and all that, and give your opinion, then join my Facebook group called Blind Beauty Support. All that will be linked in the info box below. And again, the palette I used today was the Best of Beauty palette by Profusion. And if y'all want a full review of this palette, let me know that in the comments down below. So, thank y'all so much for watching, and you have a great day. Bye-bye.